If you're wondering where all the horror movies have gone today, where all the good horror movies have gone today, I've got one for you to watch.
What's this? Oh my god, climbing from the bottom takes way too long. Tell everybody that I'm sorry, but I'm never gonna come back. And it's clear, it's all gone. And finding what we have just feels so wrong. And nobody's gonna stop me, cause I'm never gonna come back.
Alright guys, so VHS. Now, if you haven't heard of VHS, that's fair enough. Lots of people don't know about this movie. But it's basically these guys go into a house and they watch 6 VHS tapes, and it's basically a movie with 6 short films. And all while these 6 short films are happening, in the house there is also something creepy happening. And you're not sure what's really going on, but you really feel uneasy and you're not sure what to think about it. So I came across this movie and I was like, you know what, I'll give it a watch. It looks scary enough. I watched the trailer. I'm like, you know what? It's probably just one of those fun horror movies that you just watch and you just eat popcorn to. And then I watched it and it was one of the most scariest things I've ever seen. It was just so, it got under my skin and it just didn't feel like the horror movies we get nowadays. All the cliche jump scares and all the cliche horror stuff. They just flip it on its head. And the cool thing with these, each short film is directed by a different director. It's got Adam Wingard, T.I. West, Glenn McQuaid, David Bruckner, Radio Silence, and Joe Swanberg. I think Adam Wingard is one of the bigger names in there, in the horror scene. But yeah, definitely, if you're looking for a good horror movie, and you're not getting scared by anything nowadays, this movie will really surprise you. And I definitely recommend this to anyone that's a fan of horror movies and anyone that's a fan of just wanting to be scared. This movie doesn't make a lot of sense because it's in different parts, and just some things you're just like, I don't understand why this happened, I want to know why this happened, and they're like 10-minute shorts. So you don't really get any real explanation as to why this is happening, but it just is happening. You're not sure if it's in the same world, you're not sure if it's a made up movie, you're not sure what it is. It's just 6 scary movies that some guy's watching in an old guy's home, and you're like, why does he own these movies, these VHS tapes? It does not make any sense. But yeah, I'm going to rate VHS now for a horror movie. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. It is definitely one of the better horror movies made. It is definitely one of the most underrated horror movies ever made. So I definitely recommend this to anyone that wants to see a good horror movie. So that's the end of my review, guys. I tried something a bit different. I have a new mic, so if my voice sounds different, that is why. And that's about it. I'm putting it on a tripod if the background looks different or if I look different. I've actually got a tripod now, which is pretty cool. So I've decked out all my equipment, everything's all good. So reviews will be sweet, my voice won't be sounding shit anymore. So that's good. So yeah guys, if you liked my review, please give it a like, comment and subscribe. And I guess I'll see you later.
If you're watching this, don't come here.
You're all gonna die up here.